holidays are upon us, and I don't want to make anybody nervous, but it is probably time to start looking around for presents for your family and friends. If you're planning on purchasing an electronic product, it can be difficult because there are so many to choose from, and it seems like they change from day to day. So there is nobody better than the New York Times technology columnist and CNBC correspondent David Pogue to show us some of the latest and the greatest products on the market, and we're so happy to have him back on the show. Thanks so much, David. Welcome. Really great. So I was just told about your new interactive website on the New York Times slash Pogomatic
right, that's right.
website.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun. You're there showing us all the different products, talking about them, giving retail prices and suggested prices, and it's a good way to shop, actually.
Yeah, a little digitized mini version of me on your screen,
exactly.
guiding you through the forest of choices.
Oh yeah, it's great, it's great. Well, you brought some really interesting products today, and these are products that are not going to go out of date today, right?
Yeah, next week, probably.
Oh. But it is extraordinary, isn't it, how fast technology is still moving, even in an economic downturn.
It is, and I've tried to pick stuff for you this time that aren't quite so obvious. I mean,
yeah.
How many Christmases in a row can you give someone a plasma TV? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So these are all a little offbeat.
Probably every Christmas, and they would love to have it, one in every room, David. That's a pretty nice present. So the first product that you brought, what is it? Which one is?
So over here.
Yeah.
This is interesting. It's from Black & Decker. It's $100. And basically, it's a power monitor that shows you how much your whole house is using in terms of electricity. It's pretty easy to install. There's no wires.
Oh.
This goes on your meter on the outside of the house. And then this stays inside. This is the handheld part. And the cool part is it shows you how much electricity your house is using in dollars. Like,
yeah.
It's one thing to say, turn down your thermostat, save electricity for the environment. It's another to see the money flying out of your house.
Oh, it is.
And now you can say, you know, kids, turn off the TV you're using. And they'll be like, no, turn off the dryer.
Yeah, but it's more about the hidden usage that we don't even think about.
That's right.
I mean, I've been doing that. I've been walking around looking to see how I can save on electricity, and it's amazing how much there is.
It's shocking.
That is great. I'm going to get that.
It's a great motivator of behavior. They should have something like that for your diet. You know, like when you, how many days you're shaving off your life.
I think they do. I think they do. Now, this one also interests me because this is my camera, and David brought a little mini tripod kind of, but it's a quadrupod or something. But what is this?
Yeah, it's from Manfrotto. It's a tiny, tiny pocket tripod. And in low light especially, you get blurry shots unless the camera's steady. So you might ask, well, why not just set it on a wall? And the difference is this thing has these little spring-loaded legs, so you can angle it and it stays
fabulous.
Up or down or whatever.
Yeah.
And when you're done, the cool thing is it just folds completely up under the camera. You don't have anything to pack. And well, it did in rehearsal. There you go.
There it goes, yeah. Yeah, that's great. And it doesn't really add to the weight of the camera or anything.
Right.
That is something that, because I'm taking a lot of pictures of food. Last night I took a picture at a dinner that I went to at the New York Medical Center. And it's very fabulous to be able to have that.
You might look like sort of a dork when you pull that out, but it will give you
know
steadier
what?
shots.
In technology, I don't mind how dorky I look. Ever. I want to be the first.
Well, in that case, you'll love this.
What's this?
This is
another Manfrotto.
Yeah, it is. This one is for your video camera.
Oh.
And when you think about the difference between professional video and your home movies,
a robot, doesn't it?
It is, in fact, a 3-in-1 stabilizer. So it's a tripod. When you're moving, you can do one of these deals. Okay, action, like that to keep it steady. But the coolest thing is the Steadicam mode. A Steadicam is a professional Hollywood contraption
we have Steadicams. Look, we have one right there.
Yeah, you're using them.
We have a Steadicam operator in Joey Cola.
Watch this. Watch this, Martha.
Now,
watch this.
Joey's using the Steadicam
I'm watching.
Mode. Even if he goes upstairs,
look how nice.
The counterbalance will keep the picture pretty steady, not as much as the Hollywood.
Now keep it on the audience, not on the floor.
All right.
It's not on the rug. Oh, you're getting on the wall. Oh, too much wall.
Oh, everyone's a director.
Of course. That is brilliant.
Yeah, $100.
Okay, so that's another one, another $100.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we spent 100. How much is this little?
I'm not suggesting you give them all.
How much is this little doodad?
That's $30.
Okay, so $230.
But for you, $29.
Oh, okay. Okay, now
this one will blow your mind. So this right here is from Optoma. It's the Pico projector. It's the world's smallest movie projector. So if you've got an iPod or a cell phone, sure, you can watch movies on here if you have a telescope, right?
Oh, and you know who can? I mean, children can. They watch whole movies on this silly little screen.
Well, my
so no
children...
longer,
sorry.
they use that.
Exactly. My children would much prefer this puppy. It hooks up to the iPod or the iPhone, and then you play your video or your TV on anything. In fact, if we can dim the lights, you'll see how cool this is. So
Look
it's
at the
actually
good resolution.
Yeah, and you can do your little.
So I can take this on the airplane,
right?
Because I don't like their selection of movies, and I'll take my own movie.
Exactly.
And I can just put it like on the seat in front of me or something.
It works great on the seat in front of you. You know what I did on a plane?
No.
This is ridiculous. It was on the seat in front of me. I'm like, this is nuts. My two kids can't see. So I shone it on the ceiling of the plane.
Oh.
It was us watching George of the Jungle like this.
Oh,
and
great.
The best thing is that all the other passengers were flipping out. They're like, what is that?
Did they have earphones to listen or what?
No, actually that's a good point because there's a tiny, tiny speaker, not loud enough really, so you still have to use your headphones, which takes some of the joy out of it.
Yeah.
But the farther back the screen is, the bigger it gets. And in a dark room, you can get 60 inches, 8 feet away.
That is fabulous. And so those are 4 amazing gifts.
Yeah, I'd say.
And
feel free to give me one of those.
Really? Pardon?
Feel free to give me one of those.
Oh, thank you. I will. Dave is an editor for a newspaper, and he just complained that he can't keep any of these things. Well, we have to fix that. We'll maybe give you a present. Thank you so much for coming. This is so interesting. For more information on all these products, just visit our website, marthastewart.com. Thank you, David. We'll link right to